Hi everyone, and welcome back to a very different video from me. This is in fact a special effects tutorial on how to create this half dead face. So I did film an intro to this, but the mic was not on, so this is the introduction. So hello everyone, I am currently just using a black eyeliner to draw this down the centre of my face to know which half's which, and then I'm just getting some latex and some cotton wool and also a bit of toilet paper in there to sort of build up the textures and all the layers that are eventually forming the face. So yeah, that's what I'm doing at the minute. This bit takes a while because it sort of kept sticking to my fingers, it was sticking to the paintbrush, it was sticking everywhere but my face, which was a bit annoying at first, but eventually sort of got into it. It went everywhere, so be careful when you are doing this that the latex doesn't drip everywhere. It is pretty easy to get off if it does go anywhere because it sticks, so you can just peel it off or wipe it off. So yeah, that's a tip for you if you're using latex. So that's all I'm doing at the moment. It's just building up layers of latex, tissue and cotton wool. But once I'd finished the basic layer, I then went over with my finger and just dipped it in the latex and just covered it all, made sure it was all fully set. And then I went and dried it with a hairdryer, which makes it all set, and that when it's dry to the touch, then you're ready to move on to painting. I am using my sort of eyeshadow palette as a first base to just sort of draw out all the skin bits underneath all the latex to give them a purpley colour to make them look bruised and I guess dead-like. It's just a normal eyeshadow palette, I use it all the time. And then I went in with my red Snazaroo paint, which Snazaroo is the best, it's a lifesaver, and I just basically went over all the skin bits. I then got my Ultimate Activator, which also comes with the Dashbow palette. I have the Resurrect Dead palette, and I use that to sort of use the darker colours to go underneath and sort of highlight the rotting of the skin. This palette is really good. It's very pricey, but it's worth it because it makes your makeup just look finished off. I also go in with the yellowy colour sort of on top of the latex and tissue, which sort of gives it a rotting look, which people said that was sort of what finished off the look, so I definitely advise that. I then went over again with the red Snazaroo paint and just sort of painted over all the white latex and tissue, which gave it a red deady effect, and then went in with the green, which also gave it the mouldy look. I think this really makes the look stand out because the green just sort of sets it apart from that reddish tone. I then go in with my cake blood and literally cake my face in the blood because my theory is blood it up and it always looks better. Like already that red just makes it look so much dead, so much more disgusting. I then go in with some black around my eyes and just under all the bits that I did before, which might have been covered by the red, just anyway you think needs sort of highlighting with the black. So then it's time to move on to the other side of my face, which I just literally applied my everyday makeup routine and just did what I do for my normal makeup, just on half of my face. So that was what I went on to do. Now I'm really not an expert at wing eyeliner. I don't know if you can tell in this video, but I just do it and then suddenly it just ends up getting bigger and bigger, and I don't know how this worked. I think it only worked because when you have to do one eye, it doesn't matter what it looks like, and it was a Halloween look. So I managed to get a reasonably good winged eyeliner, which I'm proud of because that never normally happens. I also forgot to curl my eyelashes, which I would normally do. I just forgot to do it on this one. I also did just poke my eye out with the wand. That hurt and made my eye water a lot. Which then, in consequence, meant that I needed to get a cotton bud and wipe off the excess. So that is the normal half of my face done. So now it's time to return to the dead half of the face, in which I put some more fake blood in it and just went over with any more paint. And I also then decided it was time to put the contacts in. I only had one in, obviously, because I only had one dead half of my face. Normally I'd put the contacts in first, but I had to make sure that I had the solution for the contacts to go in, so I had to put them in after, but you can choose where you do that. And now it's my favourite part, the blood. The blood always finishes the looks off for me, so I just whack it on, just get as much blood on there as you can. Just be careful where it drips because it does stain. So I used a mixture, as you saw before. I used cake blood, I used runny blood, I used thick runny blood. Like, I have a variety of bloods, which all in turn make the look really good. I also forgot to apply some lipstick, so I thought I'd best do that quickly. Yep, I just thought, why not just pour the blood down my face, because why not? I like having it dripping off because I think that just gives it such a realistic touch. And then I went to do the centre strip of my face. I just let the thicker blood drip down, which is also Snazzaroo, and just sort of evenly put it in place with the brush, which I think just finished off the look because it really separated each half of my face. And I just went along that black line that I made at the start, which covered up the black line, and then I just rubbed it in to the side to make sure that it all blended in equally. And the final step for me was to sort my hair out, so I sort of did a half normal on the normal side and then made the other side really wacky and back-combed, which then got blood in it and it got very back-combed, but that's the look that I went to with my hair. It weirdly worked out really well. I didn't know what I was going to do with my hair at the start of the video, but then it just sort of all went up and round. It looked really good, so thought I'd continue with that. You can have your hair however you want, have it all up or down, but I just thought I'd go for half normal, half wacky. And here is the completed look. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you want me to do any more special effects tutorials, then just let me know, because it's really a hobby of mine and I really enjoy doing it, especially at Halloween. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!